Kirtananam, guys. Welcome back to the Kundalini Yogini. This is Prasiddha. Thank you so much for joining me today. I just wanted to share with you guys something which is a topic extremely close to my heart. You might know this if you have been subscribed for a while or you follow me on other social media, but the environment, planet Earth, sustainability is something which I'm extremely passionate about and have been educated on for many years, studied at university, and I'm very, very passionate about, like I said. So I just wanted to bring up something because I think we need these reminders constantly to inspire us to do better. Our planet is literally on fire right now. It is burning. California, my home state, is on fire. There's over 300 different fires ravaging the state right now. Millions of acres have been lost, millions of animals and plants destroyed. Some of them were wildfires, some of them were man-made. And this is just one example of what's going on right now. There are hurricanes which are devastating the South US. There have been tornadoes in the North and Midwest. And this is just in the US as examples because I stay up to date on that, obviously being a citizen here. And we are the fortunate ones. We are the ones that have access to extreme economic resources, and geographically we're actually extremely blessed because majority of disasters don't get targeted here in the States and in North America. So much more devastation has happened in Southeast Asia, in South America, in places that are closer to the shore and below sea level, in island communities worldwide. And so I just want to bring this to the forefront of all of our attention that climate change is very real, and this is not anything political, but truly as human beings, we should see there is a complete unbalance happening in the earth right now. No matter what you think might be the cause, the timeline of the Earth's fluctuations. Yes, I understand that all, but it's very clear that humans' actions have made a drastic impact and damage on this Earth, and that is not something that can be refuted. And so just wanted to share something which I think is really important for us to reflect on. A lot of times in the media, we really only see, and I'm including social media as well, we really only see one side of the sustainability story being told. Take shorter showers, recycle, reduce your plastic usage. And while those are awesome steps to take, it really couldn't be overemphasized how much those are insignificant steps in comparison to one topic, one part of our lifestyle, which has hands down the biggest carbon footprint, the biggest greenhouse gas emissions, the most damage on our forests, on our clean water sources, on food for other human beings, and indigenous human being communities who are being destroyed because of it. And that is the topic of diet. Diet choices, the food we're putting in our bodies every day, 3 times a day, is the number one contributor to the destruction of this planet. I've made multiple videos on this topic, so please check out my sustainability playlist if you're interested in self-education and learning more. I'll also put in the description some of my absolute favorite documentaries regarding this topic so that you can self-educate, self-inspire, and hopefully make steps towards protecting and saving this earth, because truly, truly, guys, our earth is screaming out for help right now. Screaming out, and it makes me emotional because I feel like nobody listens, nobody hears, and nobody understands that, making changes to your diet is not something, as a fad or a trend, or even for animal rights alone or for, your own health. When you make steps towards a plant-based diet, reducing meat, cutting it out completely, reducing dairy, cutting it out completely, you are literally saving the planet. Please understand that. I'm not a vegan just because I care about other beings or because it makes me feel better. One of the biggest driving factors in me staying vegan and not being tempted to go back or, even like cut the corners on little things like, oh, I really want that cheese pizza and nobody knows, all these things is because of the planet. I know how much of a detriment it is to this earth. please understand this. And I'm just going to share a few facts for you guys in case you've really never heard this information before. And this is not a personal attack on anybody. It's just really a call from my soul to yours to really understand the impact of the choices we make and stop playing small. We should really understand, even if you're going to continue to choose to eat what you eat, you should know the effect it's having. You should know, because we're all responsible. And so I'm just going to share with you guys a few powerful facts that really hit home for me when I was getting curious about going vegan, and that really made me finalize that decision. First of all, a plant-based diet reduces your personal carbon footprint by over 50%. 50%, guys. 50% of what the toxicity we put into the world, the damage that we do, is from our diet choices alone. Just to give you a comparable, because I think it's always funny when I see still being advertised, when I still see wash your hands fast, make sure to turn off the faucet, we have to conserve water, and take shorter showers, really is almost funny to me, except for the fact that it's so sad and misleading, because one hamburger takes 660 gallons of water on average to produce. 660 gallons, guys. So it's almost laughable that we're being told to take a 5-minute shower versus a 10-minute shower, because that water is not even comparable to you deciding not to eat a hamburger today or beef products. And this is just mind-blowing to me that we are not being given this information, and we're not caring about this information. Just to put that into perspective for you guys, that would be the equivalent of showering for 2 months straight without turning the water off. 2 months straight. And that's just one meal that we have the power to choose to eat beans and grains and fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds and all the deliciousness of other food items that we can have instead of consuming beef or meat. 1/3 of the Earth's fresh water, 1/3 of it goes to livestock production. And 18 times the amount of land it takes to feed a meat eater versus a vegan. Why? Because all of that land is used to raise cattle that eat the primary proteins, that eat the first sources of nutrients, grass, veggies, proteins, and grains. Consume them, and then you consume them. So it takes 18 times the amount of land. So it's not just water that's being wasted, it's land that's being wasted, it's food that's being wasted. Already we have enough food on Earth to feed all human beings, to make hunger a thing of the past. Not one person in this earth would be starving. We have the resources. It is an absolute lie to say that we are overpopulated and cannot sustain the population. We cannot sustain the population on the animal-based diet. 91% of the Amazon rainforest destruction is a direct result of animal agriculture, clearing those rainforests for grazing lands for cattle. So please, if you love this planet, if you care about this planet, if you want to take care of Earth, if you are a spiritual being, then take this as a call to action to do better every single day, to keep making more and more sustainable choices, to cut out meat and dairy as much as you possibly can, because we cannot afford this lifestyle any longer. Please share this message. Share your thoughts and questions below. If I can help you in any way with any resources, please let me know. I'll do my absolute best. I know it's it can be a big shift in your lifestyle and a big shift to your friends and family. So let me know if I can support you in any way. I appreciate you guys listening to this message. I really just had to speak out, especially with what's happening with the wildfires in California. It's just crazy to see. We're living in this apocalyptic world. We have COVID lockdown happening, and I'm outside and it's literally raining ash where I live for the last few days, and the sky is completely smoke filled, gray, orange, red. The sun looks like it's from a different planet. It kind of looks like we're on Mars right now, and it's chilling. It really is. It makes you really reflect on what's happening and what's going on, and I don't think it's something we can forget. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. taking the time to have hard conversations with me. I know it's not easy to hear, but we need to talk about it. So thank you. Take care, everyone, and nitinandam. One thing I forgot, I just wanted to add on that I'm actually going to be posting an old video I filmed some months ago with my good friend Veggie V. She has been vegan for many, many years and is extremely knowledgeable on the subject. And we have a Q&A and interview with her about all the misconceptions, common questions or worries, concerns somebody might have about the vegan diet, and the true facts behind it all. So definitely check out that video when I post it later on in the week, and I hope that it helps to answer and guide some of you too on your journey towards veganism.